Steph, we're not done with the Batman Part 2 because Reeves had some more things to say. And one of those things, he actually was talking about rumors and stuff and other things. And Matt Reeves addressed the recent Robin rumors. So he says, you talk about everything. Batman Part 2 director Matt Reeves addressed those recent Robin rumors. The Batman Part 2, Matt Reeves has weighed in on reports that Robin will appear in the upcoming sequel. And while his answer is pretty non-committal, he hasn't completely dismissed the idea. Josh Wilding writes, Batman ranks among DC's most popular characters, and while Matt Reeves' Batman Part 2 is a little over 2 years away from swooping into theaters, DC Studios' The Brave and the Bold appears to be trapped in limbo. Plan was for the DCU set movie to revolve around Bruce Wayne training his 10-year-old son Damian as the new Robin. However, we've since heard that Reeves intends to include the Boy Wonder in the Batman sequel. Appearing at the Emmy this weekend, the filmmaker was asked about reports that Robert Pattinson's Cape Crusader will find a sidekick in Robin. Well, sure, you talk about everything. There's probably not any character that we didn't talk about. What could this be? What could that be? That's part of the beginning of anything. So it's a non-committal answer, and it gives very little away. Still, Reeves had admitted that they've considered including Robin in the Batman franchise. We have to wonder just how different this character would be in the Batverse. So it's hard to imagine him leaping into action wearing a colorful costume or being as young as some versions of the hero, while it would be something of a clash with the Brave and the Bold if Reeves instead intends to use Dick Grayson, for example. Then that frees up the DCU to focus on Damian. Recently, Reeves revealed how Pattinson reacted when he read the Batman Part 2 script for the first time. He's Batman, so if he doesn't like it, not good. So I was super excited because I thought he would really like it, because the things it does for his character, for Batman and for Bruce Wayne, has never been done this way. And I had a feeling that he would respond in this way. The fact that he did was incredibly encouraging. We're staffing up. We're starting to get our crew back together. We're getting ready. We're basically entering pre-production, making the movie in the spring. Super excited. DC Studios is also developing an animated Elseworlds movie dynamic duo, which is set to revolve around Dick Grayson and Jason Todd serving as Robin at the same time. A Teen Titans feature is also on the way, though it appears to have been sidelined so Anna Nagura can focus on writing Wonder Woman. And that interview, of course, comes from our friend Josh Horowitz. I think Snyder's right. I think Robin's in this movie. And I'll tell you another reason why I think that. I think Robin is right. Robin is in it because we have not seen. Sam and I just watched The Dark Knight Rises, and that was like the closest we got to any kind of serious Robin, because Chris O'Donnell's Robin's kind of a goofy cartoon character that they put into a real telling of this character. And what a way to do it, and to do it in a David Fincher type of feeling Matt Reeves Batman movie, to find a way to team them up. And as they say in this article, Dick Grayson as opposed to Damian, it's not going to be as confusing, because you're telling the story essentially of Damian and how that happens in The Brave and the Bold, and you go away from Dick Grayson. So I think that they should do it. B, I think it's going to happen. I don't know how you feel.
Yeah, I think that they should do it. It's different. It's kind of like, why not? And I do think that he's established the world to be this dark, grungy kind of place. And so this weird sort of sidekick vibe, I think, could fit in really well and uniquely. So, and I would want to see a Robin. Like, I feel like I have no, like, it's cool that I have no expectations of what the I know certain people, depending on what comics you've read or if you liked him in the show or anything like that, you have like these expectations. But I'm like, oh, I just think it could be a really great addition of a character, because in the first one we have his like kind of a weird romance with Selena, but this allows for the character, for both Batman and a Robin, to have cool arcs based off of one another.
Yeah. And I think that, like he said, and his answer, by the way, in which he said, oh, we talked about everybody. I think that if Robin's not in it at that point, you go, nah, we couldn't make it work this time, or nah, wasn't something we were looking at doing, because you automatically, just take expectations away. But if he's in it and you go, oh, we kind of talked about everybody, it's a good way to go, we talked about everything we talked about. It's like,
Yeah.
because sure, is it like, hey, anytime you do Batman, it probably happened before they even made the first one. Is there any world we can make Robin work in this one? And if the answer is no, you probably go like, I don't know if he fits in this particular world. I don't know if if it works here. That's what I feel like the answer would have been. I think that this tip that Snyder got, I think it was fact. I think it was accurate, and I think that Gunn was trying to reflect away from it or whatever it was to try to, like, protect Reeves' story. But I think that A, I think it's true. B, I think it should be true. So
Yeah.
yeah. How do you guys feel about this? Do you think that this is something that should happen or shouldn't happen? Do you think it won't work with this particular tone? What say you? Put your thoughts in there and let me know. Oh man, I'm so glad to finally talk to you guys about Cash App. I've been using Cash App forever, and now I get to talk to you guys about it. Don't worry, it's very easy, fast to sign up. Do you even know how much interest your money is earning you in your bank account right now? Well, let me tell you some stuff. Cash App can do way more than you think to make your money work for you. If you direct deposit at least $300 in paychecks each month and use the Cash App card for purchases, you can earn up to 4% annual interest on your savings. There's no hidden fees, no minimum balance requirements. Also, you can hit your saving goals even faster by turning on the Roundups feature on your Cash App card with Roundups. Every purchase you make using the card is rounded up to the nearest dollar, and that spare change is automatically put into your savings. Don't let your money sit around and gather dust. Make it work for you. Take advantage of high interest savings on Cash App today. For a limited time only, new Cash App customers can use our exclusive code and earn some additional cash. For real, just download the Cash App, use our exclusive referral code Kristian in your profile, send $5 to a friend. Within 14 days, you're going to get $10 dropped right into your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App. Cash App is a financial service platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partner. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, members FDIC, direct deposit, roundups, overdraft coverage, and discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosure.